Hi guys, welcome to Missy J's Keto Kitchen. My name is Jeanette and I am so happy that you're joining me today. Today I've decided I wanted to make a Spanish rice recipe. Obviously we're using cauliflower because real rice just doesn't work. So if you're interested, keep on watching and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so today with our Spanish rice we have our cauliflower rice. And that was very simple. I just took two 12-ounce bags. I microwaved them. I popped a hole in the corner and then I squeezed it out with a towel and I got all of the water out of it. So there's the food processor right there. So here we have our rice. We have our olives and our cilantro because the cilantro is what makes it all come in. We've got about 2 ounces of kielbasa sausage and then our onion and pepper. Over here, we're going to be using 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. We're going to be using 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion, 1 teaspoon of Italian, and then the entire packet of Sazon, as well as some salt and pepper. So guys, we're going to go ahead and turn this up because we want this high. So I have mine at about a 6. Let's go ahead and spray this. I'm just using some extra virgin olive oil spray, but we do want to get this coated well. And you guys have to bear with me because obviously I'm not using a tripod. So we're gonna go ahead and I usually eyeball a lot of this stuff, sorry, but I'm putting about a tablespoon of olive oil. And we're just gonna get this pan nice and hot. And I will be back in a few minutes and we'll get started from there, I guess. So this pan is almost as hot as I need it to be. So let's go ahead and throw in our onions. So I have about a quarter of an onion in there right now because I just didn't want to put too many in there. I guess we know that onions do have carbohydrates, so you do have to be careful with that, but the amount that you're going to actually be eating is not going to be enough to do any damage, so it's fine. So we're just going to go ahead and get this stirred. Let's go ahead and let that sit for a minute, and I will be back when this is sauteed. I did almost forget the garlic. That would not have been good, huh? Is coming along nicely, so right about now is when I would add my garlic. So I'm gonna add, I don't know, I guess it really just depends on how much garlic you like, but I'm gonna put about a teaspoon. And this recipe is amazing. You guys are going to be so happy when you actually taste it. It really does take the place of the rice. And when you get to eat this, there's no guilt because you're eating cauliflower and everything else that's being put into it is not bad. Alright, so since this sausage does need to cook up a little bit, we're just going to go ahead and throw that in. And again, that's about 2 ounces of beef kielbasa. Let's just go ahead and stir this up. And it's already so fragrant in here, just sauteing onions and peppers and now the kielbasa. Now, traditionally speaking, this is not the type of sausage we would be adding into a Spanish rice and beans, but this is what I like, so this is what I'm putting in it. Because again, this is just a basic recipe. You guys can add anything you want. Alright, So over here, you'll notice this is all of my cilantro that is cut up, but I do like to just add a couple of large ones in there in the beginning, just to kind of get that cilantro smell and taste incorporated. I love cilantro, so I do use a lot of it, but you guys can use however much you like. Right about now is when we're going to go ahead and add all of our cauliflower. Alright, so guys, this is the part where you're going to really want to salt your cauliflower as best as you can, because the salt is all going to evaporate anyway, since there's so much water inside of the cauliflower. And this, believe it or not, even though we're cooking it on high, it's not going to burn, I promise. We need to steam out all of the water that's left in the cauliflower. So we're going to cook this up really good. And right about now is when I'm going to start adding my salt and pepper. Now I'm using this, guys, so I'm gonna say I would normally shake this about 8 to 10 times over it. It's a little difficult to do since I only have one hand, so I'm gonna... Okay, so I just added the salt, and like I said, it's hard to measure it with this, but I literally clicked it about 8 times. And the pepper I did about 25, but that's because I obviously like pepper. Alright. And you know, I forgot to set the timer because this whole process takes about 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going to say we really don't cook this for more than 10 minutes. I wanted to put it on timer to show you guys just how fast it does cook up. But there goes that. So like I said, we're putting in an entire packet of Sazon. I can get it open with one hand. There it goes. Okay. And over here, again, one-handed with the garlic powder. I'm doing about a teaspoon. Alright, here's the part where I am going to go ahead and throw in the cilantro and green olives. Alright, so here is where I'm going to put a little hole in the middle. So after we've created the little well, I'm going to use a tablespoon of tomato paste. Okay. Throw that in. Now be careful with this, guys, because the steam from the water has burnt my hand thoroughly. So now we just mix this all up. Just making messes everywhere. And we can also dig out our cilantro. And this is pretty much done, guys. And of course, try not to spill all of this yummy stuff more on the stove than in your plate. Now, since we did add another 3/4 of a cup of water in here, I like to let it sit for another couple of minutes to try to drain the rest of that water out. But at this point, I will shut this off and then just kind of let it sit there. And I've got my bowl all ready. But this, guys, this is it. This is the closest to Spanish rice. And if you know what arroz con gandules tastes like, this right here is the same taste, I should say. So it has the same flavor, it has the same taste. And this I would pair with maybe a hamburger on the side and some broccoli or ribs or whatever your 3 to 4 ounces of meat on the side is going to be. This would pair perfectly. But that's it for my Spanish rice, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you're into more of these keto recipes. And if you want to be notified every time I put a new video up, please, by all means, hit that notification button. All right, guys, enjoy. Have a great day. God bless.